Hi, it's Tiffany from A New Dawn Tarot, and I'm here to do your tarot card reading for Friday, July 21st, 2023. We'll be using the Light Seers Tarot today. I've done two. I'll do one more on camera, and we will get started. Please give the collective guidance for Friday, July 21st, 2023 with a 5-card read. Please tell us what we need to know about the past, the overall energy for the day on Friday, the hidden influences, the advice to be successful, and the outcome. All right, let's see what's going on. In the past, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. The overall energy for the day is strength. The hidden influence is the World card in reverse. The advice is the 9 of Wands. And the outcome is the 4 of Wands. All right, let me straighten these out. I'll be right back. Okay, so in the past, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, and that is letting go of regrets, releasing negative emotions, moving on from feelings of sadness, grief, depression, disappointment. It could be forgiveness, acceptance of a situation, and emotional healing. So that's in the past. And overall for today, we have the Strength card, our one of our 2 major arcana cards, and this is the Leo card. So it is generally to overcome with gentleness, to gain control over a difficult situation, to have control over your baser instincts, control over yourself, confidence, endurance, inner strength. The hidden influence is the World card in reverse. That can be declining an opportunity, missing an opportunity, a short trip, a canceled trip, returning from a trip, dragging your feet, procrastination, a lack of activity, growth, development. And sometimes this can also be closure. And the advice is the 9 of Wands. And usually that means persevere. You're almost there. It can also be defending your past actions or your future plans. And it can be maintaining boundaries. And we end with the 4 of Wands, probably one of the 2 best minor arcana cards. And this is an achievement or milestone, leveling up, walking through the doorway to something better, a community celebration, a new home, or a homecoming. So I think actually we have 4, at first I thought maybe 3 scenarios, but I think today maybe even 4. So the first one is you have released emotions and you're gaining confidence, or you have more confidence. So this just says keep going and level up. And I'll talk more about that at the very, very end for those who want to stay around, but I won't bother you about that right now. But it's as simple as that. Level up. You have been able to put something behind you. And so for others of you, I think you're feeling more control of your life in general. And I think maybe some time ago we were talking about kind of the getting your groove back. And I think you've had some sort of insight or epiphany. Today, the advice would say you don't need to defend your actions or your choices to anyone. So you do you without worrying about other people's acceptance or approval. For others of you, you may have moved on and had closure about something that was painful or hurtful. And I think you've demonstrated inner strength and you're on the right path. And there's some sort of celebration today. So don't give up or dip out. If there's a party or celebration, it'll be worth it. So find your inner strength, take a nap if you need to, but don't miss out on this party or celebration. I think for others of you, you may have it's just a homecoming. Maybe you were on a trip, there was a homecoming, and now, maybe you were tired, you were jet lagged, you were something of that nature. And so again, if there is some event, you'll be able to persevere and find the strength, not only physical inner strength, but physical strength to go to this party or celebration, even though you've been traveling and you've had a bit of a homecoming. So not my rant. Oh, let's do the Madame Endora card. So like I said, it's been taking longer and longer, and I think that is also because I need a new deck. But we got winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. The winds of change. A change is forthcoming. Your circumstance or destiny has been altered. You must decide whether to change your current direction or stay your course. New prospects and potential new problems are on the horizon. Be prepared to adapt. So that is fabulous. And that, funny enough, kind of goes with my insight or perspective. So it's so funny. So this morning I was like, I should talk about this briefly. And I said, whatever the reading is. But it's so funny how everything ties into this. So, I've been traveling, and I did this thing for my birthday where I go see a color theorist, and she says, what colors look best on you? And the point of it is that there's this, like, bringing in the new. I was looking, so she's like, black is too harsh. You should look into espresso and chocolate browns and dark browns instead of black, and blah, blah, blah. And, your hair is too light. You should darken your hair. And so as I'm like trying these new things, I'm looking at makeup in my drawer that is at least 15 years old. Like Paint Pots by MAC that I never use, that I didn't really use that often, but when I did fancy makeup, and it's like, I'm so over that at this age. I can't really see myself using it, but at the same time, I don't want to throw it away because it's still good. Even though it's 15 years old, in my head, there's still product in there. It's still good. And so as I'm throwing palettes that I've never used, and I'm looking in my closet, and she had gone over all the colors that are right for me. And so I'm looking as I'm changing, like, oh, this has to go, that has to go. And I thought, I don't wear most of what's in my closet. And so just thinking about getting things that fit, getting things that I want to wear. So my friend that met me in Canada, she flew in from San Francisco. She was like, I'm at the age where it's all about comfort. I don't want to have shoes that hurt my feet. I don't want to have an outfit where I have to wear a special bra. I don't want to have to wear, undergarments and Skims or whatever to be able to wear something. And I'm like looking at all my shoes. I used to wear high heels, which I'm 5'10", 5'11". I don't do that anymore. Again, I've made a transition in life. I'm on freaking hormone replacement therapy, which I highly recommend. But it's like, yeah, I can wear heels, but they don't have to be 5-inch heels. I can wear 3-inch heels. And so there's this change, and it was kind of fun and exciting to go get, new makeup, and I'm gonna like clear out all the stuff. I was like, I want to have things in my life at this point that I like, that look good on me, that I will actually use. I want to walk into my closet and have 100% of my closet, or maybe the season or the weather, 75% of my closet, where I can have my choice of what to wear. And I think part of that is letting go of the old, because you hang on and you hang on. And as a Cancer, I hang on with my little claws to things. I'm very nostalgic, very sentimental. And I realize that sometimes we hang on to things because maybe that was a good time in our lives, or maybe that reminds us of something. And so I just think that this opportunity to embrace my current self, not my old self or my younger self or my at this stage in my life self, is so exciting. And it's bringing this feeling of refreshment into my life. The thought of emptying out my closet, nature hates a vacuum. And so like filling it with things that I actually like and want to wear. And so I just think that this letting go is really important, because sometimes we hang on to things that no longer serve us. They no longer serve us. I'm a size up from where I was 5 years ago, but I still have those clothes from 5 years ago. I used to do, like really cool makeup, and I don't do that anymore. And I'm not sad about it, but I still hang on to all this stuff. So basically, I'm just saying that if you are a person that hangs on to things and you fill your life with things that you don't use or that you no longer serve you, just really, really reflect on why, and letting go. Some of it for me is also poverty consciousness of, if there's some left, if there's some, whatever it is, you don't throw away good stuff. You know what I mean? So if there's product in there, you have to keep it and you have to use it. Otherwise it's wasteful, even though it's probably some of those paint pots are probably bacteria vats and will give me an eye infection if I actually did try to use them. But just think about why we hang on, or why you hang on to things so tightly. Like I hang on so tightly, and just let it go and bring in something that's functional and that's comfortable and that's, chic or fabulous at this stage of my life. Because I'm looking at these shoes. Let me get you a pair of shoes and let me show you what I bought. All right, so look at these shoes that back in the day, I was real cute, y'all. But that time is over. That time is over. And it's like, why do I even have these? So I was looking at the Nordstrom sale, and look at these. Much more reasonable, super cute, super solid, where you can actually put your weight on your whole foot or your heel. Neutral, super cute, right? I can't even think of a situation where I wear them, because the thought of me picking these is like, I'm going to be in these shoes for how long? I got to walk how far? I don't want to wear these shoes. So I'm just saying, I think whether you know, graduated from college and now you're starting your work career, you're retiring, you're hitting some milestone age like 40 or 50, whatever it is that maybe there's some transition, you know, winds of change, there's some major change or transition in your life. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. So that is my rant. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, or like the video, share the video, and I will see you for the weekend.